The ancient world has always been a mystery to architects and historians today. With the advancement of technology, many would believe that mankind has reached the peak of innovation and ingenuity as it relates to architecture, and in many respects we have. However, despite great advancements, there are a number of ancient architectural marvels that are nearly impossible to imitate. Yes, hundreds, even thousands of years ago, there were civilizations that broke the boundaries of what is considered to be possible even today. Feats that are impossible to replicate due to either combination of circumstances that made such marvels possible, lost architectural techniques, or a unique way of thinking and/or problem solving that is unique to a set of people, now lost in the annals of history. Today, we'll be taking a look at a few such ancient architectural marvels. These structures evoke feelings of wonder within tourists and evoke envy within modern architects today, as they simply defy logic. Regal, stunning, and thought-provoking, here are 5 ancient must-see architectural marvels still standing today. If you're interested in spicing up your holiday, these 5 destinations will certainly remove you from the norm and place you in a realm of wonder, as they are genuinely mind-boggling and will certainly leave a lasting impression. Our last destination on this list is especially stunning and has increased 110% in tourist footfall just this past year, a clear indication that the world is indeed catching up to the wonders of the ancient, and so should you. So without any further ado, here are 5 ancient must-see architectural marvels. Number 5. Leshan Giant Buddha, China. Estimated to have been built in Sichuan province, approximately around 1st century AD. The Leshan Giant Buddha is a tall stone statue of Buddha, rising 71 meters high, carved into the mountainside. Yes, you heard that right, in the mountainside. It is the tallest stone statue of Buddha in the whole world, with its dimensions being listed as 71 meters high, about 233 feet, has 8.3 meter long fingers, about 27 feet. The 9 meter wide instep is big enough for approximately 100 people to sit on, and the 24 meter wide shoulder is large enough to be a basketball playground. Interestingly, the gigantic figure was originally adorned with a 13-story, gold-plated wooden structure that housed the impressive structure. However, that piece of construction was destroyed over the years and left the 233-foot-tall Buddha homeless, but not without a means to maintain itself structurally. And this is where it truly sets itself apart as an architectural wonder. Evidently, the architects who modeled the Buddha also implemented techniques that would ensure its longevity. Behind its head and between its ears, the Leshan Giant Buddha has a unique and advanced drainage system that helps to preserve the statue from erosion. In addition, there are also several hidden gutters and channels scattered in his hair, collar, and chest, which also aid in the drainage of rainwater and excess humidity. The wherewithal required by these ancient craftsmen to think this far into the future is a testament to their mastery and serves as a testament to mankind's endless potential to go above and beyond their means. Do yourself a favor and go take in this mind-blowing monument. You will not regret it. Number 4. Pont du Gard, Roman Aqueduct, France. Described by many as an ancient work of art, all who have set eyes on this impressive structure leaves there with a genuine appreciation for the wits and ingenuity of the engineers and architects involved in creating this masterpiece of stone. The dimensions of this aqueduct is as follows. It is over 50,000 tons in weight and is able to hold the approximate volume of 20,000 meters cubed, which is equivalent to a solid with the approximate volume of the Eiffel Tower. Now, what exactly is an aqueduct, you might wonder? An aqueduct is an artificial structure that carries water from one place to another. This structure was made popular by the Romans, and they served as the backbones of their empire and its many colonies. This particular aqueduct is a 50-kilometer long structure that supplied the city of Nimes, formerly known as Nemesis, with water. The Roman aqueducts are, without a doubt, impressive feats of both architecture and engineering. What makes this structure such a marvel is the way it was constructed and the efficiency with which it performed. The structure showcases technical prowess with its extraordinary scale, a stretch of 274 meters in length and 49 meters in height. Additionally, it is the only example of a 3-story bridge today, as it is largely impractical to have such a structure with a variety of simpler alternatives available to modern architects today. It has 6 arches at the bottom, 11 in the middle, and 35 at the top. It might not be clear at first glance, but it is the structure's immense scale that makes it difficult to design and execute today. Seeing that it was constructed during prehistoric times, it meant that the project required sheer expertise in stone carving and superior talent for engineering. The stones used to construct this monstrosity, some of which weigh up to 6 tons, were precisely cut to fit their respective positions, truly making this an ancient marvel and one that is well worth your time. Number 3. El Castillo, Chichen Itza, Mexico. Chichen Itza, which translates to "at the mouth of the well of Itza," is believed to be the largest Mayan city ever built. The Mayans are a well-storied and fascinating people, and their rituals, structures, and even cuisine are still alive and well today. All this serves as a testament to this ancient civilization's resilience and ingenuity. With so many talking points to be found when researching this civilization and in observing its remaining vestiges, few stand out as succinctly and as impressively as El Castillo, found within the ancient city of Chichen Itza. This proclaimed temple of Kukulkan is a structure that rises 24 meters tall. It has 4 sides facing the cardinal directions, with 91 steps on each side with a serpent's head at the base, to commemorate Kukulkan, or the serpent deity. These steps, along with one at the top, add up to 365 steps, which denote the number of days in a year, and the 4 sides denote the seasons. A truly impressive attention to detail that only brushes the surface of all this structure has to offer. Another peculiar feature of the construction is that a shadow is created on the steps during the spring and summer equinoxes. During these times, there appears to be a serpent slithering down the stairways. The large snakehead sculptures carved into the base of the stairway amplifies the optical illusion. As the shadow moves down the stairway, the body of the snake ultimately unites with one of these enormous heads, making it clear that this was intentionally created and was intended to be seen as a physical manifestation of their all-powerful deity. The homage to their god doesn't end there. The entire city is known to exhibit strange sounds, but the most interesting one is heard when you clap your hands at the bottom of the steps on the 4 sides, and an echo is heard, which sounds like the chirps of a snake. Based on the physical orientation of the pyramid, historians and architects have concluded that this is a clear sign of the Mayans being able to track seasons, creating an early calendar of sorts. This calendar also allowed them to signal appropriate times to plant, harvest, and perform ceremonies. Certainly a standout among standouts, this pyramid and the city surrounding it is a testament to ancient splendor and is a highly popular tourist attraction for very good reason. Number 2. Machu Picchu, Peru. Machu Picchu is the famous lost city of Inca, which was voted as one of the world's 7 wonders, is a World Heritage Site, and is one of the more recognizable names on this list. Originally built in 1450 and abandoned for 100 years after that, the city is remarkably well preserved and holds secret to the ancient lives of its inhabitants. Machu Picchu is a citadel built entirely out of dry stone walls. This high level of preservation and the general layout of the ruin is especially remarkable. It bears the ingenuity of its ancient architects throughout the settlement. Its southern, eastern, and western portions are surrounded by dozens of stepped agricultural terraces, formerly watered by an aqueduct system. Speculations as to how the construction of such walls may have occurred, and how the transportation of massive rocks that make up its structures up the steep mountainside could have been possible, is a major talking point to this day, and baffles many within the field. These stones are so accurately cut and put together that it is said that not even a credit card can be inserted between them. Aside from the obvious aesthetic benefits of this building style, there are also clear engineering advantages to be had as well. Machu Picchu itself was constructed atop 2 fault lines, making it no stranger to earthquakes. When an earthquake occurs, however, the stones in an Inca building are said to dance, that is. They bounce through the tremors and then fall back into place. Without this building method, many of the best-known buildings at Machu Picchu would have collapsed long ago. It is truly an ancient marvel and is worthy of its international prestige. Getting there may be a little difficult, but the trip through the South American mountains will be well worth it when you take in this wonder with your own eyes. Number 1. The ancient city of Petra, South Jordan. we are finally at our fabled, aforementioned international darling, the ancient city of Petra. The city of Petra stands as a cultural phenomenon today because of its stunning craftsmanship and many stories buried in its caves. It is a UNESCO heritage site and is also recognized as one of the 7 new wonders of the world. This stunning work of art carved directly into vibrant red, white, pink, and sandstone cliff faces will simply take your breath away once it reveals itself to you. Also known as the Rose City, because of the color of the stone it is carved out of, Petra is as mysterious as it is beautiful. It is believed to be established in 312 BC, making it one of the world's oldest cities. Petra is the legacy of the Nabateans, an industrious Arab people who settled in southern Jordan more than 2,000 years ago. Visitors today can see varying blends of Nabatean and Greco-Roman architectural styles in the city's architectural features. To approach the city, one usually approaches from the east by a narrow gorge known as Seek. To support the ancient city's large population, its inhabitants maintained an extensive hydrological system, including dams, cisterns, rock-carved water channels, and ceramic pipes. Found on both sides of the Seek, we previously mentioned, are channels to draw water from the Valley of Moses. The ingenuity is incredible on the right side. You can see that the water flowed through pipes made of ceramics, while the left channel was all carved in the rock and covered with panels made of stone. Spaces can be found just to filter the water. These were groundbreaking innovations at the time, and to have it implemented in as seamless manner as it was, and for it to have supported such a large population, speaks to the brilliance of all those involved in the construction of this city. Another standout would have to be the intricate architectural features of the first ruin you see upon exiting the Seek, Al-Khazna. The facade is 30 meters wide and 43 high. It was sculpted directly on the pink rock itself. The construction was made in the middle of the 1st century to be the tomb of a great Nabatean king. The place undoubtedly represents the genius of these ancient people. That concludes our list of the top 5 ancient wonders in the world. We hope you enjoyed our list. If you've been to any of them mentioned, let us know in the comments and share your stories. If we missed one you believe we should have listed, let us know below as well, and tell us why you think it's worth mentioning. If you enjoy travel-related content, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, where we post all things travel-related. Till next time, safe travels.